starting the recording, and when you are ready.
Captain Law, stardate unknown. Subjective stardate according to ship's chronometers, 8417.5. The Argo remains trapped within the Tinium planetary system, more specifically within a sphere whose circumference is defined by the outer edges of the planet's rings. Tinium, in turn, appears to be trapped in a transdimensional space-time anomaly similar to that which affected the USS Defiant and the captain and crew of the USS Enterprise on or about stardate 5693.2. Only the interphase interval appears to measure some 15 standard years rather than the couple of hours experienced by Captain Kirk. Nor are we the first Starfleet vessel to fall into this particular net. On stardate 6915, the USS Juno, on a mission to explore the anomalies in the region near the Tholian border, was fatally damaged by gravitic distortion and forced to perform an emergency saucer separation in order to save the majority of the crew. The star drive section of the ship was last seen crashing towards the planet's surface just as the planet and its rings disappeared. Admiral West and a few of the crew who had volunteered to stay behind and perform the separation were lost and ultimately presumed killed in the line of duty. Until, that is, the Argo received an automated distress call from the Juno from the surface of Tinium a little over 8 standard days ago. The planet had suddenly reappeared. The planetary system is alive with graviton and metaphasic radiation, and while the latter appears to actually be beneficial to humanoids, the former is deadly to both people and ships. Lieutenants West and Haran are both to be commended for their outstanding work in getting the ship and her crew safely into planetary orbit. I led an away team to the surface where we recovered Admiral West and a dozen of the Juno's crew. Unfortunately, the Admiral informed us that they were not alone on the planet, but were being stalked by another away party, apparently from what Captain Kirk labeled the Mirror Universe. It appears that Tinium's graviton radiation fields interact with the interdimensional anomaly in such a way that it cycles between Universe Prime and the Mirror Universe, with an additional interval spent between both. The radiation also serves to keep the system whole and relatively stable during the transition. While we were able to return safely to the Argo with Admiral West and her crew, we were not fast enough to avoid being caught in the system's transition. After several hours in the utter void between spaces and dimensions, we emerged into the Mirror Universe. When 2 mirror vessels, the ISS Yorktown and Lexington, appeared in the system, we successfully used the radiation fields to hide the Argo's presence as they began recovery operations for their own people. Lieutenant Mira was able to tap into their communications, however, and learned that mirror forces on the surface had prisoners from the Juno. At that point, I determined to prevent the Yorktown from taking our people and attacked. We were able to disable the Yorktown and were forced to destroy the Lexington when it moved in to support. However, the exchange of fire and the explosion of the Lexington appears to have set off an early and unusual interphase, one displaying an entirely different and exponentially more powerful energy discharge. Unfortunately, this phenomena occurred just too late to prevent another vessel entering the Tinium system. The ISS Enterprise. End log.
There we go. Give me a moment. I am going to have to pull us through a few maps to get us to where we actually are.
Whoa.
Not the Argo Bridge. The Tinium system. So you said one of those ships is still disabled in the system? Is that correct?
The one that was disabled most likely crashed on the planet's surface.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to worry about populating it on the map. So there you have it. You are currently, Argo, you are currently in orbit around Tinium, and there is a Constitution-class vessel in front of you on the view screen, the ISS Enterprise.
Mr. Martell, maintain red alert. Yeoman Kamalo, give me everything we have on Kirk's logs about the Mirror Universe and his their counterparts on the ISS Enterprise. We may need the information. Lieutenant Mira, open hailing frequencies.
Indeed. Let me see. Which do you want to do first? Do you want to look up the records, or do you want to open the hailing frequencies? Just in terms of which check I want to handle first.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. In the background, then I'll have you do the record lookup check right now, just so that can be going on in the background when all the hailing frequency stuff is going on. Whoever that is going to be, give me a... Oh, can you not hear me? Hello? God damn it. I'm going to kill my microphone for a moment while I fix this.
It's better.
Good.
You're good. You're
I
good.
can hear you.
Back on in OBS. There we go. So yes, I am going to have whoever's doing the looking into the computers thing give me a reason command difficulty of 2 assisted by the vessel's computers command. And let me see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 14.
Hang on, looks like Kumalo didn't make the transfer.
Okay.
Okay, I just... there she is. I've got her imported.
So Rugon dropped. His internet went out. If he comes back in, great. For now, I'll treat him as though he's not here, and I'll only take 14 threat.
Oh, okay. Only 14. Good news, guys. He doesn't have 16.
Or the captain, who'd give me 18.
That's right.
Oh,
You said reason
Command.
command or con?
Command. Because I personally rule command as anything to do with looking into Starfleet records.
Fair enough.
I know other game masters like mine rule it as con, but
What's the diff?
difficulty of 2.
Starfleet protocol or bureaucracy. Oh, she also has Starship records.
Oh, well, Starship records.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, it's difficulty 2. She's going to roll it flat. And then ship. What's the ship rolling? Computers?
Command.
Command.
Yeah, if this was more classified, I'd rule it as security, but no. There you go. Gaining momentum, gang.
we keeping separate momentum pools, or
Let me see. How do I want to run this? I'm thinking of having you keep separate momentum pools for now. However, you might get a group pool going sometime soon, depending on how things pan.
Oh, gotcha.
because there are a few ways this could go. Okay. So now, whoever is at the communications is going to need to make me a control engineering assisted by the ship's communications engineering difficulty of 2. And that's because
Someone wanna grab.
that's because there is all this interference.
Somebody want to grab Mira?
What's the roll? What was the roll again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Control engineering.
Difficulty?
Difficulty of 2. Because it would normally be like 0, but there's interference.
Subspace communications for focus?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Going to spend the momentum for cautious engineering.
Sure.
On the top. She also spent, since she spent she has untapped potential, so
Nice.
Gain a threat. Okay.
Looks like
Yeah, it's
4 momentum gained.
Yeah, 4 momentum gained and a bonus.
Yeah, 5.
Well, the thing I learned apparently is that the momentum that you get out of untapped potential is just bonus momentum, so it's the use it or lose it kind of momentum.
That makes gambling with it a little less fun.
Yeah, I know. I agree. But apparently that's what it says in the book, is that it generates... It specifically says it generates bonus momentum.
Gotcha.
Which I agree is the less fun kind of momentum. So do you want to do anything with that momentum you generated?
to filter out the communication signals so that and plus 1 momentum to reduce the difficulty of the subspace communication check.
Yeah, you're able to cut through some of the comms interference that you're dealing with, so yeah, I'll take that. And now they have to make a roll. Fortunately, you actually just made it easier for them. That generates you 2 momentum. As on the view screen appears a bridge, not too unlike the one you had seen before, not too unlike those of Constitution classes of your day. They very much have the bridge style of like the motion picture era Enterprise, but everything has slightly harsher edges to them. Sitting around are various officers, not quite super familiar to you, except for there's a woman in the back who you sort of can recognize from her service record photos as Uhura. But most importantly of all is the man sitting in the center chair.
This is Captain Ulysses Haggard of the United Federation of Planets Starship Argo to Terran Imperial Cruiser Enterprise.
We read you, Argo. I am Spock.
Your reputation precedes you, Captain.
I am not a captain. You may address me as Commander-in-Chief of the Terran Empire.
Very well.
This posting on my old vessel is temporary.
Understood. May I ask your intentions in this planetary system?
I am here to look into reports involving a craft that crashed on this planet. I am to understand that it was a Constitution class from your universe.
Indeed. We have recovered some of the officers and crew who survived the crash. However, some of your people, apparently from an earlier mission, have taken some of ours captive. I'm afraid in order to attempt to prevent the ISS Yorktown and Lexington from removing our people from this system, I was forced to destroy or disable both vessels.
That is most regrettable.
I believe, however, that there is a high probability that a significant portion of the Yorktown's crew has survived the Yorktown's crashing on the planet below us. And I still have people on the planet as well. Given the unusual nature of this specific system and situation, might I suggest that we temporarily pool our forces and perhaps work together for our mutual benefit?
A truce, so to speak.
So to speak. I'm sure you're aware of the anomaly surrounding this system, and we appear to be on yet another interphase between dimensions and most likely times, at least as experienced in the outside universes in what we would call objective time.
An astute observation, Captain.
So, we both have people down on the planet. How do you suggest we proceed, Emperor?
Well, you appear to have... well, actually, first off, I need you to make me a Presence Command Difficulty 3 check.
Okay. So, okay, I will give you 1 threat for bold and 2 momentum for a total of 4 dice.
Okay, you said 1 threat?
Yeah.
Spending that and 1 more to increase the comp range by 1.
Okay.
You are the bigger vessel here, and that makes you slightly more intimidating, and that's not necessarily a good thing when it comes to the Terran Empire.
So, let's see. Persuasion, negotiation, deception. As focuses any of those work?
What was the first one? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion. That's the one I'm going to
Okay.
take.
Okay.
I'd also take negotiation, but persuasion.
Okay. Presence command, difficulty 3, comp range 2, correct?
Yep.
Here goes nothing.
And you get a momentum. Oh, look, the Argo rolled 4 successes.
Sorry, I forgot to change my name back.
It's fine. So, he says, as you are the larger ship in this situation, I can only assume that you have more resources for shuttling people back and forth.
If Imperial Constitution classes are like our own, we do have a greater shuttle capacity.
In which case, we will simply deploy some of our own shuttles. However, leave as much to you. I will do what I can to provide you with the necessary codes to present to any survivors you may find, so that they will not attack you on sight.
That would be most helpful, Emperor. I will let you know as soon as our away team is ready to leave.
Very good. Enterprise out. And the communication cuts as the woman in the back, Uhura, taps a button.
Number one, I'm going to need you to lead the away team. I think it's best if I stay up here and keep an eye on our friends across the way there.
I agree with that, sir.
Take who you need, but remember who we're dealing with. I suggest you at least take Shashran with you.
Agreed.
Type 3's authorized if you feel they're necessary.
Better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them.
Let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll let Emperor Spock know.
Understood. I'll make sure to let you know.
Okay, good. So you're going to prepare. You're going to prepare away team shuttles. Okay, great. There's one thing I just want to make sure I get absolutely correct. What is the status of people being down on the planet versus who you've recovered versus who hasn't been recovered? Because I know there are a number of different groups on the planet. I just want to know what the numbers are.
Prax, you want to take that?
Oh.
I messaged him on that.
Yeah. Okay. So you mean the rest of them are, or
Those are from the Juno.
okay.
The number between those two. Roughly, I didn't have a set number, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I said my people, I was speaking broadly, not just Argo crew members. Everybody on the Argo is here. It's just the Juno crew members.
Okay. Yeah. All right. How many shuttles do you plan on deploying, and what sort of shuttles? I might need a little assistance just because in my move, I don't have all my books yet. Those are getting sent out to me.
Worry about it. Yeah. I'm sure with enough of all these plays, we have enough rules lawyer to craft
Yeah. And Martel, away party's all you, brother.
Yeah. So I leave it to you how many shuttles you want to bring down, how many people you want to bring down. That'll just inform the rolls that you have to make to organize it.
Okay. How many people are we expecting to evacuate?
Okay, so to remind you that the Admiral told you there was 35 survivors. Many of them were killed, but a fair number of them went missing. So you're looking between maybe 10 to 15 individuals. You're not quite sure on the actual number because the Admiral wasn't sure. Also, keep in mind the shuttles that you only have one type of shuttle, and that's the Type 3.
Yeah.
Essentially the Galileo era shuttles. So
Yeah, those don't take a lot of people, do they?
No, they don't.
6. Max is 6 individuals. Not
Okay.
counting the pilot.
Not counting
Yeah.
the pilot.
Yeah. I'm thinking, how many shuttles can we launch at once? 2?
It's
it's
1 minus
six.
scale is what you can support at one time, so total of 4.
Okay. So I'm wanting to launch the 4 shuttles we can handle in a grid search pattern to search for the survivors that we're looking for. Each of them to have at least 1 2-person security team, just in case they are needed for defense. And that'll be how I tackle looking for the survivors.
Okay, so you're gonna do a search pattern from the air as opposed to searching on the ground.
Search pattern from the air to get the basic location, and then if I have to, it'll be a ground search.
Okay.
And here's the momentum spend for security team.
All right.
And yes, I think it's only once that we have to spend it because there's only 1 player character going on it, but the entire security team is kitted out with Type 3s.
It doesn't matter because the security team is represented as an advantage.
Okay, cool.
Also, security team is 1 momentum, 1 threat, usually, because security team is considered an escalation.
Fair enough. I'll take one of those back, and Grinning can grab a threat.
Well, no, it's 1 threat and 1 momentum.
Yeah, but I'd thrown out 2 already, so.
Oh.
So how much am I getting?
What's the rifle? 2 threat,
Uh,
I think.
okay.
I think the rifles are 2 momentum, 1 threat.
It is opportunity cost of 1, escalation cost of 2.
Okay.
My bad.
So you're getting a total of 3 threat, Brennan.
Awesome. Glub, glub, glub. Give me the threat. So this is what power feels like. So, in order to get yourself into search formation position, you're going to have to pilot your way down to the planet's atmosphere. That is going to be a daring con. You gave me all this lovely threat. So I'm going to spend 4 of it. To make the difficulty of this 4 and the complication range 2, and it's assisted by the ship's engines con, the shuttle.
Is each shuttle going to need to make that same roll?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Just for expediency.
So, Martel, why don't you take West or Haran, but West is probably the better pilot,
Okay.
and that way you'll have somebody good to make that roll. Are you taking Shishran or just West as far as supports?
Shishran is probably going to be on one of the other shuttles.
Okay. I'm just tracking crew support.
Yeah.
The doctor may want to go down
Right.
to help any injured.
Which shuttles are you taking?
we're taking 4 different shuttles. We have enough to spread out across all
great.
4.
Great. Okay.
We'll take the Amphion, Cronus, Orpheus, and Pollux. Which
Yep.
are the only 4 named shovels we have.
Yep.
They all have the same steps.
Yep. I'm just pulling them out onto the map.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So it's a difficulty 4 comp 2?
Yep.
Alright. So yeah, I'll use Wes to roll this one. Because she's the best pilot we've got. Focus in helm operations. And then I'm going to be spending the 2 momentum and 1 threat. Let's see here. Let's hope this works.
Shuttle assisting with engines, con.
Yes.
Oh, it actually did.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but boy, howdy when it does.
3 momentum.
So plunging down into the planet's atmosphere, you and your ships begin to spread out to do a search pattern, and this is going to be, I think, an extended task.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I think I'm going to handle something like this. It is going to be... you have more than one person on the shuttles, right?
Yes, more than one person.
Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do then is this is gonna be... Insight Con... I'm gonna type out the extended task in the... Gonna type it out.
Could I argue for a reason science since we're basically scanning for life forms?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, actually, no, now that I think about it, that'd be fine. Give me reason science. So, hang on. Reason science diff 4 assisted by sensors science. And I will even say you can have one person assist with insight security as they are doing, they're just using the old Mark 1 eyeball
Okay.
out the window, so you can even have an assist on that. Assisted by sensors science. I already said that. Now for the work track and everything. This is going to be... Oh yeah, it will also have a complication range attached to it of Comp 2. The work track is going to be... I'm actually going to base these off some of these numbers here. Work track of 20. Magnitude of 4. Resistance of 2. Make this...
Okay.
And I think that's everything. That's
okay. Well, I'm good. I'm going to be using my actual character for this because even though my reason science is only a 12, my nick of time and my intense scrutiny both kick off with that.
Hey! Familiar friends.
Yep. And you said diff was what?
4. I posted it in the Discord.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
So let's see here.
Which shuttle are you on, by the by? Just so I know who's leading the...
I would be on the Orpheus.
Okay. I just want to know who's leading the search pattern.
Okay, so could I, and I know I'm reaching here, could I use my focus in survival to narrow down our search pattern just a little bit to be in more areas where they would be more likely to survive in?
What are you doing?
Oh, this is for the extended task.
Oh,
I'm asking for a focus in survival.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're sort of doing, like, you're using your survival expertise in a mental sense of,
Yeah.
like, well, where would I go? Like, where would be the best place? Like, you're narrowing down your search parameters by saying, okay, well, an experienced like a trained survivor, like Starfleet officers would know to go here, here, and here. So that's where I'm going to start.
Yeah. Even though it doesn't do me much good. I would also like to spend my determination on nothing is impossible because we've got a lot of ground to cover.
What are your other values?
Federation tech is not always reliable. You need to deal with people at times, and new tech is interesting. Of course, I could also probably try and argue for mission directive.
Mission directive, I'll take.
Okay.
This is mission directive. You're trying to rescue the crew of the Juno.
Yeah, and then, oh, why not? 2 momentum, 3 threat.
Yay! Oh, you make me so happy.
Well, let's see here. This is gonna be terrible because I only get to roll 3 challenge dice.
That's 2 momentum gained.
Oh, and why not?
Well, what you can do what you can do here is
I was gonna re-roll 1 challenge dice with one of those momentum real quick.
Okay.
So hopefully I can get an effect.
Well, so you do. So, boy, what does that do?
That's extra work due to nick of time, and it's automatically ignore up to 2 resistance because I rolled an effect.
Okay. Okay, so that actually just kills the resistance for that, and that's 5 work, so that's a breakthrough.
Yeah, too bad my miracle worker doesn't fire on that because it's not an engineering extended task.
You're giving me war flashbacks. It sounds like you have the exact same build as the engineer on the Hadfield, and you're making me hurt.
Deadeye marksman, veteran, and mean right hook as well. Then yeah.
Okay, no, he's not that
Not quite.
busted. But similar. In which case, here's how I'm gonna work this, because it's magnitude 4. You spot a group of survivors that have taken refuge in a cliffside, and one of the Pollux branches off to go rescue them.
Okay. Now for the next one.
So now it's only diff 3. And don't forget. don't forget to roll the shuttle's sensor science.
Oh yeah.
See if you got another momentum out of that. It is still comp 2, though. Hey! Wow! These shuttles are doing their damn job today.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now it's only diff 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 3 momentum on this one.
3 momentum. I am going to... I'm gonna spend... No, I'm not gonna spend any threat right now.
Okay. Well, it is diff 3.
And the shuttle?
Yeah.
Comp still 2.
Yeah. Yep, comp still 2.
Goodness.
Okay,
the
I'd like to spend that momentum we just gained and one more to negate the comp.
Okay. In that case, I'm still gonna spend 2 threat anyway to make a thing happen. But
Okay.
I gotta spend threat now. So
Yeah, I know.
I am increasing the resistance again. Is that increase it by 2? I think.
Yes, it increases by 2.
Yeah, increase the resistance by 2. So now you're at resistance 4.
Okay. Bye.
Martel and extended tasks.
It's not even his good. It's not even his good skill.
Granted, it's to be expected. Come on, you can never escape the extended task.
Why do I even offer them?
See, he just switched to first officer, so he's still like monster engineer. He
Yeah.
ain't had time to change enough yet.
But hey, it works. Yeah, that's another breakthrough. I am, however, going to spend. I will let the breakthrough stand, but as soon as it does, I am spending 2 threat to kill 4 work. So you still do have the 2 breakthroughs, but you lose 4 work off the track.
Okay. Oh, that puts us at 14 work remaining.
I think so, because that's that would be 1. Because you have the thing that gives you extra work, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. 7, 8, 10, minus 4. So yeah, you're at 6 work currently.
Okay.
As yet again, the Amphion locates a group that appear to have settled down in a area of wreckage that they appear to have made the area safe and not in danger of collapsing on top of them, and they've made
Okay.
sort of a makeshift structure to hole up in,
All right.
and they kept it pretty well hidden. So the Amphion peels off.
Okay. Then in that case, I guess my next roll. I don't like doing this, but 1 momentum, 2 threat.
1 momentum, 2 threat. Is that what you said?
Yeah. 1 momentum, 2 threat.
Okie doke.
And I can't re-roll that comp.
Okay. And the shuttle? You still succeed.
Yeah, I know.
Comp range still at 2.
Yeah.
Oh!
Pretty
Inevitable. I mean, the shuttle's rolling a 5.
inevitable. I am going to kill another 4 work, and increase the... I'm going to increase the... No, you know what? I'm not going to kill more work. I'm just going to pump both of those into resistance. You now have a resistance of 6 on this.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Oh, how much threat did you give me for that?
2.
Okay.
Four,
Okay.
4, 2, 1 second. No, we don't. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, that's 4 work against 2 resistance, right?
Yeah, that's 4 work against 2 resistance, so it's 2 work.
Okay. Alrighty. As you continue your search.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? Just 1 threat. Oh, and hey, Cap.
Yeah.
We could have had Shishran assisting with Insight Security as well this whole time.
Okay. Prax, you want to grab Shishran and assist?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
I have a long day of gaming as it is.
Fair.
Yeah, he's gonna have to dip off in like an hour or 2. Because he's on the expedition. Okay. And the... Hey!
That's Shishran. Here's the shuttle.
Okay. 2 momentum gained.
Still 2 momentum. And you know what? I'll just spend one of those momentum for an extra work. Just so I hit my 5.
Yep. Very good. As the Coronis locates yet another group that have set themselves up on the coastline here.
Last one. Hope.
Hope. Now it's only difficulty 1.
Yeah, 1 momentum, please.
Gonna increase your resistance. And the shuttle.
There's
And
Shishran. Here's the shuttle. No help.
Okay, well, you did get it, but you're still at... So that's 4 resistance. You got 5 work done.
No, that's 4 work against 2 resistance because I negated
Right.
2. That's 2 work.
Yep. Okay, 2 work.
Okay. 1 more momentum. Hopefully this is the last roll. Good grief.
And the shuttle. Are you gonna kill the comp, or...
Might as well.
Okay. So you just don't get any momentum out of that, but, roll.
No! That's
That-
3 work.
3 work.
That should put us down to 2 work left.
Oh, you only have 2 work left, in the work track?
After that roll.
Okay. Then do it 1 more time. You should be able to get it here no matter what, hopefully. As long as you get 1 momentum.
There it is.
Okay, and that, and the shuttle. Okay, you generate 3 momentum, and that completes the work track. As you locate one final group of survivors. And that's just going to be you on the Orpheus.
Yeah.
And give me a control con, diff 2, to bring yourself in for a landing, assisted by the shuttle's engines con.
West.
I got it.
All right.
Control con, difficulty 2.
Yeah.
Small craft for focus. GM, small craft for focus.
Oh, yes.
Take a threat.
Mm-hmm.
That was the shuttle.
Okay. So yes, you are able to bring the Orpheus down for a landing. And you step out, and you see a few Starfleet officers. If I'm remembering correctly, are they in the TOS era uniforms?
They would be those
Hmm?
ones. If they're from the Juno, then yes, they would be in TOS era or the pajama pants from the motion picture. I would the TOS era one. So
I was going to say, haha, I am not going to subject any extra to. I'm not even going to subject an extra to wearing those uniforms. So, yes, they're wearing TOS outfits. A couple red shirts, a blue shirt. Oh, thank God. You have to help. Hello? Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
They took some of us.
Do you know where?
Yes, they appear to have set up some kind of a makeshift camp, prison camp, inside of the large holdout remains of the engineering section. They're the,
All right.
as far as I recall, they're, from what I gather, they're something of a, I think they said excavation team?
That would make sense as Emperor Spock just arrived saying that he was trying to investigate the signal that you guys sent out on the Juno, which is also what brought us into the area while in our universe.
Well, so what's the plan?
Well, I wouldn't want to do anything that would provoke Emperor Spock into a altercation. I think our best bet right now is to head back to the ship, inform the Captain Haggard about the situation, and see if he can negotiate with the Emperor for their release.
Great.
If not, then we'll go and resort to more drastic measures.
Okay, the man says, just sort of ruffling a hand through his blonde hair. PJ.
And Martel just pats his Type 3 phaser.
So I assume y'all get back on the shuttles?
And head back to the ship, basically to update the captain and see if we can negotiate for their release.
Okay. You get yourselves into a, get yourselves back into formation, and I just need you to give me one more check before we get back to the Argo. I'm going to need this to be another Daring Con, difficulty of 3, assisted by the shuttle's engines con, to get through the turbulence caused by this odd spatial phenomena.
Small craft.
Oh yeah.
Atmospheric flight.
Yep. Do. Phenomena.
Take a threat.
Sure.
Reroll on the 0.
Okay. That is what? 2 momentum? No, 1 momentum. And I get a threat. Oh, and I get 2 more because Jacoby's here now.
Yes, you do.
And Tanner's also joined. So.
So 4. Ooh, this is juicy.
Aren't you having a blast?
Yeah, and as I said before, Rugan is not here right now because his internet went out, and it's like his power is out to his entire region.
Yeah, that's fine.
So he might show up, he might not. So yes, all shuttles managed to get themselves back onto the Argo. And we will go up to the bridge of the Argo. As Martel, you arrive from the away mission.
Well, Captain.
How many of the Admiral's people were you able to find?
Found 4 different groups, about 12 in total, I believe. By
Any... Go ahead.
They were captured by mirror forces, held somewhere near the engineering section of the Juno. However, I didn't want to do a ground assault and retrieve our people. Figured it would make the Emperor less likely to help us.
Did you pick up any of the Emperor's people?
No, I didn't. Actually, the thought hadn't crossed my mind.
Well, we're leading the recovery operations, number 1, so I think you're going to have to take your team back down and trust the Emperor has transmitted some codes which Mira will send over your way, which should keep you from getting killed.
Hopefully.
But be careful, number 1.
Hang on, I'm going to spend 4 threat. Lovely.
I know you don't remember it, but Mirror Universe operatives tend to be extraordinarily treacherous. Don't take your eye off them for a minute.
If
they twitch, stun them.
Who's on comms?
Lieutenant Mira.
Lieutenant Mira. That's not a player, that's just an NPC. As you appear to be getting a signal from the Enterprise.
On screen.
Captain, I see your first your first search party was a success.
Indeed, my first officer and away crew are just about to launch once again to start picking up your people. Do you wish us to bring them to the Enterprise's shuttle bay?
That would be most acceptable.
We'll begin operations momentarily.
And I shall send message down to the collection of my people to begin to prepare to depart. They will bring with them any whom they have captured.
Excellent.
This is a show of good faith, as one was once shown to me many years ago.
Understood, Emperor, and thank you.
And he nods.
And I'll spend opportunity cost and threat to get Shashran a phaser 3 for this.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
And I will inform you that never mind, actually. No. That'll wait.
Doctor, do you want to play Shashran since Shallot's not getting a lot of roles?
Uh,
I don't know. Kiji, hello.
Yeah, crap, how does that work? He's on my ship and he's on your ship as well.
You'll see.
Yeah, our intent is to trap him into a situation where he has to carry out an entire scene between his two selves.
Yes. Kiji, you there? Jueza.
I will send him a message. Hang on.
Whoa,
Might be
is
here
he here?
He's in the
Just-
he's in the chat.
Yeah.
He's gone too deep into the method acting.
He is Rugan.
He's Rugan. That's his title.
Oh. Shut up. Let's move on, I guess, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come
Okay.
back. We'll say that they go, and if they when they come back, we'll get to it. Very good. I'll bring us back to Tinium. And hopefully I can undo. Oh, I can't. Blah. We'll just say that you're able to bring the shuttles back down easily enough. Now that you've gone through the turmoil once, I'm not going to make you keep re-rolling for it. Again, saving time. As you are now flying over the battered remains of what looks like the engineering, it's like vaguely the engineering section of a Constitution class, but again, it's a Constitution class of over 10 years ago, the original series era Constitution. And give me an insight security difficulty of 2.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Can Shashran assist, even though she's on a different shuttle?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Will any of my focuses apply?
Survival. I'll say survival. I'm not going to tell you why, though.
Okay. Complication range is 1, I'm guessing?
Yes. Just 1.
Okay. And you said difficulty was what?
difficulty of 2.
Okay, let me take
You are effectively
all 3 momentum.
okay.
3 momentum.
Got it. That was just ran.
Okay. You notice what looks to be some kind of a flare set outside one of the big chunks of engineering, right towards the front, where you can barely make out the busted out remains of a deflector dish. You see a bright red light reflecting off of it. Best you can tell, it's probably some kind of a signal flare.
Okay, so I will signal west to land near the flare area, which I'm guessing was used to designate a landing zone for us.
Yes. And you easily bring these shuttles down to the ground, and I'll put this to the token here so that you all can see it. As you see a few of the a few men in uniform walk out to you. It's very similar to the TOS uniforms, but their arms do not have any sleeves, and they are each carrying. Each of them is carrying a phaser in their hand. Again, looks like the TOS phasers. A few of them are carrying daggers. There's about a half dozen of them in total. State your business.
Here on orders from Emperor Spock is your evacuation party.
Give me a presence command, difficulty of 4.
Oh, good grief. Really? Oh, man. I hate you so much right now.
You wanted to be XO.
I'm going to give you a threat dump.
How much threat?
All of it.
Brother, I hate you. You know he's gonna use that on us, right?
Hey, we're not even in our usual place on the Argo game. We keep Prax about 20.
God. So that's what? You're giving me 6?
Yeah, that's a threat dump.
Oh boy.
We do have 2 momentum if you want to.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So 4 then?
2 momentum, 4 threat.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh my.
That's, you gain a momentum.
Well done.
GG. Did you have any focus of any kind?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Nat 1.
They say, we received an encrypted data communique from the Emperor. If you said that you were just here to retrieve us, we might have shot you.
Which is why I tried to be more specific in what I told you.
Very good. In a controlled manner, he says with a glare, we are beginning to release your prisoners so as to ensure no double cross is attempted. They are being kept manacled.
Perfectly understandable. As long as you understand that these shuttles that we are on are from the Argo, and I will be inclined to stay in command. I have no will
give me
to initiate hostilities.
Give me an insight command difficulty of 2.
Oh boy. I'm taking that one momentum.
Okay, and you get it back. Oh no, you don't.
No.
You get the distinct impression, and it's just radiating off the guy, and sort of, and by extension, the people around him, because they all seem to be taking his back. If he had not received direct orders from effectively the Emperor, it's not the Emperor, by the by, it's the Commander-in-Chief. If he had not received explicit orders, he would have shot you guys where you stood.
Oh yeah, I got that. I'm just trying to keep him in check, as it were.
Yeah, he is doing this not because he wants to, but because he was ordered to.
And Emperor Spock could be scary.
Basically, I'll tell him, then we have 4 shuttles. Feel free to spread your people around a little bit. And we'll depart for the Enterprise when everybody is loaded up.
Okay. And slowly the shuttles get loaded, and you are prepping for launch when we are now going up to orbit. Who is on sensors?
That'd be Tanners.
Huh?
Me, Tanners.
Okay. Give me Insight Security, difficulty of 3, assisted by the Argo's Sensors Security.
Insight Security?
Yes.
Ow. Okay.
Did you mean sensors or tactical?
I suppose tactical would be making this roll. Yeah. So who's tactical?
Prax, you want to grab Tezuva? I'm away from the keyboard for a sec.
Does Strand go down there?
I think so.
Yeah. Tezuva's better with tactical anyway.
I did not think we'd be going through the whole entire list of the Argo supporting characters, so I had to come.
then maybe we'll just give this to sensors to keep things moving. I want other people to have roles too. Anyhow.
It was Insight Security?
Yeah, it's only difficulty 2, so.
And then I'll just give you 1 threat or 3 dice. What's up?
Go ahead real quick. I have a question to ask.
Okay. Do sensor operations apply?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
The Argo
security, because we also have advanced sensors. So, is the ship assisting in this role?
Yes, sensor security. So it's only diff 1. Hey, not bad. Womp womp. You still gain 3 momentum out of that?
The ship's never helpful.
That's could be worse. As I'm going to send you a message. There you go.
Captain, I detected entering the planetary rings. They all appear to be entering through a dimensional rift.
See if you can identify the vessels.
Okay,
Lieutenant.
That'll be a momentum.
Sure. We'll spend the moment for the.
And I shall I shall reveal them.
So it's one Excelsior, two Mirandas.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Are they Federation or Terran?
They appear to be Terran. In fact, you are. I assume you put them on screen.
Yeah, I guess we are doing that.
As this ship takes up this ship here, the Excelsior class, takes up the lead. You are able to read the lettering on its saucer section. It is. Hang on. I gotta confirm one thing. Come on. Ah, man, it's just so slow. Come on. Ah, here it is. NCC -2000 ISS Excelsior.
It appears to be the Excelsior, ISS Excelsior, sir. Looks like two Mirandas.
Well, things just got interesting. Looks like they got their Excelsior out of space dock before we did. Mira, open hailing channels to Emperor Spock.
And Spock appears on screen. Captain.
I see that reinforcements have arrived.
Indeed. However, they were not reinforcements that I called for.
Trouble in the Imperial Paradise?
I'm afraid I do not know, Captain. And at that, Uhura turns around and he says, we appear to be, we are being hailed, Commander-in-Chief. Very well. Bring it on screen for both of us. And appearing in sort of the split screenness of everything is another face that you all recognize as a legendary Federation hero with a twisted smile on his face.
A swordsman.
Kirk.
Sulu?
Oh, Sulu.
In mud.
Yeah, that's Sulu.
Commander-in-Chief.
Oh my.
It is good to see you. Captain Spock, to what do we owe the pleasure? It is most uncertain to see you out this way, especially given the nature of things. Ah, well, you see, I was able to get here with a little help from some friends. Friends who wish to see it that you never leave here alive. I have been offered a very generous position, much more generous than the one that you gave me as captain of the Excelsior. I'm afraid now it is goodbye. And with that, the comms cut, and they all raise their shields.
Captain, I think we should probably raise our shields too.
Mira, tell number one he needs to get to where he's going with a quickness.
However, at that exact moment, one more thing. I need you at Sensors to make me an Insight Science difficulty of 3, assisted by the Argo's Sensors Science.
Okay. Alright then. Can I...
Remember, sensors will knock that down to a diff 2.
Yes. In which case, I'm spending 2 threat to keep it at 3. Because I don't like that.
Yeah, I hate you. Alright, let's spend 1 momentum. Actually, no. Wait, yeah, for 3 dice. And let's see how that goes.
Hey, and the Sensors, hey! And you get a momentum.
It should actually work for once.
Yeah.
It's not the ship, it's you. See, every time you're doing sensors, the ship's lowering it by 1, you know, but you just keep talking junk about the ship, so, you know, that's what it is, man. You gotta treat her right. She'll help you out.
It would appear, Captain, that the temporal anomaly has collided with another temporal anomaly traveling on a perpendicular path with the system's primary star. A rift has opened at the edge of the rings.
Bearing.
And you get a bearing. Or actually, you want to spend a momentum for a slightly more accurate bearing in the
Sure.
temporal scale.
Yep.
What's the current year, by the by?
Where?
For the Argo.
2286.
Okay, 2286. Okay. I think that's... Yeah, okay. I think this is the right amount. I think I'm doing the mental math right.
Captain, it would appear to be something that's entered the time stream from a point that is 91 years into the future. Or into our future.
As careening out of a rift in the time stream.
Is there a ship coming out of there? Or that is extra momentum to figure out.
You can now see it on the map. Oh shoot! I did no. I'm sorry. That is the wrong token. It's at the bottom of the map.
Nebula class? Is that what that is?
No, it's a...
Nova.
Nova.
Is it our turn?
As we now cut to the bridge of the USS Hadfield. Give me a moment. I gotta pull up some marks.
I see we've been redecorating.
Yeah,
Yes,
hang
we
on.
just
I
decided.
know. I gotta.
Oh, I see how it is. You play the doctor on the Argo, but then all of a sudden it's with your Lieutenant
Yeah.
Glowstick and your
Stay jealous. Stay jealous, bro. Our
As
bridge is way better than yours.
as you are basically at where you were at the end of last week's episode.
I was in front of a dimensional gate.
And
Didn't
yes,
I give the order for full speed ahead?
I think so. Something happened.
We just showed up in this fancy, wonderful space and saw a bunch of
Well,
ships.
yeah. Considering we got heat on our ass, I'd say con full speed ahead.
very good.
Ah!
We are going to.
And we're running away.
In which case, geez, that was quick. I am now going to have to pull us back to the map.
I'm sorry.
GD.
I work fast, you know that, bro.
GDI. Okay. So I'll let you guys have the first go as you have come careening out. What action are you going to take?
Okay, so we see basically everything that's here in front of us.
Yes. So, what's the hex on? Okay, it's in feet. So, I will do 10 and 20, I think.
Yes.
No, that's not right.
Oh.
It's,
Darn.
I think it's 5 and 10. That's right. I think. So, that is, are you going to yellow alert?
For the time being, but hang on. Is my tactical officer with me, Chief? You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, all right. Give me a tactical scan of the situation. Try and sweep the area, see what's going on. Which of these ships is ours and which is not? And are they firing at each other?
You're gonna have to decide which one you want to do. Are you going to move, or are you going to get a tactical read?
We're gonna get a tactical read of the situation.
Okay. Give me insight security assisted by the ship's sensors security.
Okay.
Are we doing individual momentums, or is that...
Yes, we are doing individual momentum pools for now.
Seeing as how I'm on both ships, can I pull from either side?
No, you may not.
No, you may not.
Denied.
Just hard no.
What? I can't go both ways?
Just roll the damn dice, dude.
I mean, you're Ryzen, so probably, but...
Nice.
It wasn't so bad.
Okay.
How much momentum did we generate?
I think you actually generate 3 because it was only diff 2 brought down by your sensors.
Alright, first officer, can you keep track? I'll take that as a yes. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Grannon.
Okay. You have detected 5 vessels in system, as mentioned. The USS Argo, which has engaged its shields. Another ship, a Constitution class, designation ISS Enterprise, which has also engaged its shields, and 3 more ships, ISS Destiny, ISS Stalin, and ISS Excelsior.
Interesting. Can we use it?
One after Stalin.
Which have engaged shields and weapons.
Can we use a free action to get the Argo on the horn?
I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure opening hailing frequencies is an action.
Yep.
Can we
Sir,
use Chief's quick to action to open hailing frequencies?
To keep things on your side, if that's what you want to do. Okay, who's going to be the one handling opening the hailing frequencies?
Sir, no.
The Chief. Again.
Wait, no. You when you quick to action, you have to go to someone else.
Christ. Tizonin, can you open hailing frequencies?
It's
Sure.
by the by, I'm pretty sure it's an engineering task.
Oh,
was gonna
okay.
say,
First
probably
officer,
myself.
open hailing frequencies then.
Okay. So that is going to be from ops. It's a open hailing frequencies. Attempts to open a communication link. Control engineering assisted by the ship's communications engineering. It would be difficulty 2. I am spending 2 threat to increase it by 1. It would have been difficulty 0, but there's interference and 1 difficulty to.
Yeah, we got this momentum, so you can burn it if you want. I can do a rally next action.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all the momentum then.
I'll roll. Oh, very nice. Okay. That's 2 more than we needed, I think.
Okay, then you get 2 momentum.
Yep.
Nice.
As Captain Haggard, you're receiving a hail.
Is Emperor Spock still on screen?
He is not. He has cut the communications. He is busy getting his people ready.
On screen, Mira.
As on screen appears a bridge different from pretty much anything you have ever seen. I think they have the I think the L-cars were a thing back in the motion picture era, right?
Yeah.
So yes, you do recognize the familiar sight of L-cars, but they look a lot fancier. Everything's a lot sleeker, but it's a much smaller bridge than yours. And seated around the bridge are a number of officers of various race. Most interestingly and notably, behind one of the stations, there's a species you don't recognize. Oh wait, no. Have you met the Bajorans yet?
Yes.
Okay, then you would recognize him as Bajoran, a species the Federation met somewhat recently, and most surprising of all, a Klingon.
Right. Greetings. I'm Captain Lawrence Jacoby, representing the United Federation of Planets. I don't know where we are, but I'm going to tell you one thing. We have an escort right behind us, and they're not friendly. So we're going to do everything we can here to help you out so we can get this shit resolved quick. So sorry to cut the pleasantry short, but tell us what we need to do.
Understood. Be advised, vessel ISS Enterprise is, at least for the moment, allied. Other 3 Terran Empire vessels are definitely hostile. Repeat, other 3 vessels are definitely hostile. Beware severe gravimetric radiation between the interior of the rings and the planets. It gets better the closer you are to the planet. The rings are highly dangerous when in terms of navigation. You are stuck in some sort of trans-dimensional space-time inversion similar to that which affected the USS Enterprise in the 2260s and caused the ISS Defiant to be ripped out of Prime Universe.
I'll pretend I understood everything you said, Captain, but anyway, nice to meet you. We'll follow your lead. Captain Jacoby out.
Very
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 long.
polite.
So that is your turn. It is now time for them to make a move. As I'm going to spend a threat. That's... Oh, god damn it, you guys. I have to.
Birds back again.
I have to see if that even. That is. I forget. What are the ranges of the proficient, advanced for NPC crews? Again, I don't have the book in front of me. I'm forgetting what the numbers are.
11. The highest is 11.4. So 15, I think, is the highest.
And that's for a what kind of crew?
That's exponent. That's like the highest tier. Dex is like 10.3.
Okay, that's the one then. They don't get any successes, and they rolled a complication. As the ISS Excelsior opens, has not a terrible misfire, which drains some of its power. It just wildly missed, and it looks like they put a lot of power into that shot. They were expecting to hit fast and hard. They weren't expecting to miss. But they are in optimal range
Of
to hit the Enterprise.
Okay, so the Enterprise. Okay.
Yeah, they're in like optimal range to give them a good smack.
Fair enough. I'm faced the same thing. I need to communicate and act.
So now it is back to your side. I leave it to you as to whether or not you want to do I leave it to you whether you want to do the Argo or if you want to do something with the Hadfield.
All of you, Argo, go ahead.
Okay, since our shuttles are theoretically heading for the Enterprise, I think what we do is cover the Enterprise.
They have not lifted off yet.
Okay, shuttle is still on the ground. Okay.
May we recommend you bring all of those shuttles back to the Argo? Then we have a bargaining chip to prevent the Enterprise from wanting to hurt us in the future.
Well, right now, Emperor Spock has kept his word every time, so... And in the meantime... Is each hex a range increment?
Brennan?
Yes, so the way this works is yes, each hex I am ruling as a range increment.
Okay. Let me pull up the Starship Combat stuff.
Oh, hey, this is the first, because I actually have a PDF copy of my Klingon rules. I can actually use the, it's the excuse to use the NPC stats for, all the Federation ships.
So short, medium, long. Okay. So... Haran, move us between the Excelsior and the Enterprise, which should be, I think, Impulse.
Yeah, long range.
Put us there. Yeah. Prax, you want to grab Haran or Doctor or whoever?
I guess I will.
And I think that has a power cost of like 1 power.
1, yeah.
Yeah, and actually it is a task now because there are mitigating.
Right.
So that's, I think it's
normally Control Con with diff 0.
Okay, so it's Control Con diff 2.
Okay, so Control Con difficulty 2.
She has pushed the limits.
which I think knocks down the diff by 1.
Yes.
And 10.
Will flight operations work as a focus? Any focuses that can apply for him?
What are you doing?
I mean, any focuses that apply.
What are...
Flight operation work for?
Yes, yes.
Don't tell her she has cautious con, so if you want to reroll, you have to spend a momentum.
Then I'll spend 1 momentum for 3 dice, just in case.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Nice.
I guess I'll reroll a 1.
No.
No?
So that's a total of 3.
Yep. And it was only difficulty 1 to start, because you pushed the limits, so...
I don't have a tactical officer support.
You can always make one.
Well, no, I have one in the other game.
Ah.
I'll need to import him real quick.
I'm working on that. I was writing a log,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you're okay.
And I'm quickly throwing together. Do you guys use the red number as the power and the blue as the shields? I assume that's what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm going to spend 2 momentum to keep the initiative.
I don't think you have to, because Jaweza on the Hadfield has quick to action.
Yep.
Okay.
Which kills the cost for the first round.
Keep those 2 momentum. And gladly.
Show me.
There's Tezuva. Okay, so, and then after keeping momentum, Haggard will direct Tezuva to target the Excelsior and fire phasers.
Nice.
And we'll pump. Come on, Argo. We'll pump 2 extra power into the phasers.
Nice.
And if somebody wants to grab Tezuva for the roll.
Yeah, the Excelsiors are only talented.
Let's see. What? Do we have Tesuva on here?
He's all the way down at the bottom.
Ah. There they are.
You have to do your Tezuva voice so that the Hadfield can hear your voices.
Good, yes. Alright, what's the roll?
Let me see. What's the weapon you're firing? I'm not intimately familiar with everything the Argo has.
Phaser banks.
Okay.
So it's
those
going to go up difficulty for the range.
Yeah, up in difficulty for the range. You didn't swift task, I don't think. So that's that should only be diff 3 then. Control security diff 3 assisted by weapons security, unless I'm missing some. Oh, does GM, did you say whether or not the anomaly increases diff of firing weapons? Prax? Oh. My internet is dying. Awesome. Awesome. Gonna wait for that to reconnect.
Oh.
Okay, sorry, my net died for like a minute. Hello?
Hi.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my net died for like a full minute. Prax, I had a question, which was, does the anomaly increase weapons? Anything to do with weapons?
I did not, because it would be the combat would last forever.
Okay.
So I just made difficulty for traveling. That was it.
Very good. Thank you. So yes, only difficulty 3.
And I'm targeting weapon systems.
Oh, so difficulty 4 if you're calling an attack.
And I have focus, targeting systems, and I have the talent precision targeting.
So is that the thing that ignores?
No,
Or
that's your
no.
reroll.
Or no, right? That's the ship talent rapid
Rapid.
targeting.
And
yeah. The Kismet has
got 3 momentum.
Okay,
You want
I
any
will
of that?
use all 3 of it for the 2 extra dice. I don't think I have bold or anything like that. No.
You're activating,
Alright,
so you could give yourself that.
Yeah, no, I don't have. Oh, that's right, I am. I'll give myself bold security, and
Just
we'll
spend 2
do
momentum.
2 momentum, 1 threat to activate the bold. And I assume targeting systems counts as a focus.
yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be 4 dice with a focus.
How much threat did you give me?
1 threat and 2 momentum.
Great, thank you. Yeah, you see, the security officer on the Kismet also has that targeting talent, but the Kismet also has the rapid fire targeting systems. It is busted.
Nice.
And this is control security, right?
Yeah.
Alright. There we go.
You can reroll the 0.
So, going to that.
And then Haggard's assists for...
Now, I can technically re-roll the 0 again with bold, right?
Yes. No, because precision targeting gives him to reroll with the bolt.
Oh, okay, right. I think that's a miss.
And then the ship.
Ugh. That's a miss then, isn't it?
Wow.
It's a lot of 0s.
Unless you want to spend a determination.
Fearless in combat?
That works. Do you want to reroll just the 1?
Yep, just the 1. See, we're gonna find out if the fates are against me here.
And you hit!
Yay!
And you're not like a veteran or anything.
No, I don't think he is a veteran. No.
I have a feeling we may be going to be missing that. Oh, Argo.
Oh.
All the effects are also piercing 1, so...
Why is that?
Wow.
Precision targeting for the talent.
Oh, right.
On the NPC character.
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 1, 2, 3. It's piercing 1, did you say?
Yeah, it's only shooting through 3 resistance, so...
Okay, let's see, they're scale 5, so I say we put the versatile 2 into, well, if we do one of the versatiles into resistance, that should take care of their resistance. And then we could do
dampening.
Yeah, dampening, because they already lost some power.
So you're taking 2 more power out of them?
It's just 1 power.
Huh. Yeah.
Just one power?
Yes.
Okay.
But we avoid their resistance entirely, so all of that goes into shields and breaches.
Ow.
1 breach is 2 weapons, because that was the system he was targeting.
Right, he is targeting just straight up weapons. Okay. And
Your
then,
shield drop, it is a second breach.
does that drop their shields? 'Cause how much damage is that?
I'm counting 11.
That does. Wait, that does drop their shields. That just drops their shields.
That breach is random.
Yeah. I'm pulling up the macro.
So how many breaches did we do on them?
2, but one of them was
Oh,
one was declared.
That's another 2 power.
Oh, guys, I'm trying with you.
This is why I don't do ship combat with them.
So yeah, crew of the Hadfield, you watch as this Argo moves forward and absolutely just strafes across the ISS Excelsior with its phaser banks. You can see why even 100 years later the Excelsior is still being used as a workhorse of the fleet with that kind of an attack.
Can't you just be like, wow, they seem to have one hell of a tactical officer.
Tactical officer on the Argo sneezes.
So, wait, so 1 to weapons, 1 to engines, wasn't there a third one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because it's you only did 1 attack, and it was you did 5 or more damage in 1 hit, and you dropped their shields in 1 attack.
Okay, cool.
You would have to do devastating attack, which is 2 momentum.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. As long as I've been playing as little as we do ship combat, I don't have it all in my head yet.
Yep. However, they are now going to go because, ow! That wasn't nice. You were supposed to just curl up and die. I am going to spend another threat to give them a 3rd die. I'm going to give them 4 dice because they need it. And this Miranda is going to open up with its phaser banks.
Aren't they damaged?
No.
No, just the Excelsior.
Just the Excelsior.
That's the Stalin?
Yes. And it's a good thing they did that because they would have missed otherwise. And they roll. I'll just use a random ass character sheet to roll this. There. Spending 1 for a reroll because no. That's more like it. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna pump both of the versatile into piercing, so that is 5 damage on the dot. So you will be
surfaces.
Oh, did you not hear me? Did you not hear? Can you guys hear me? Oh, god damn it, they can't hear me. Okay, is that better? Hello? Can y'all hear me now? No, they can't. I'm gonna mute my mic well.
Alright, Brennan, you're still fucked.
Can anyone else hear him? Or is he just. Okay.
Yeah, I can't
Working
hear
on
me
it.
either. Oh man.
Did you guys know there was supposed to be a spin-off show called Star Trek Worf or something like that?
I remember rumors about that years ago.
Hello.
Yes, hello, yeah.
Okie dokie. So how much damage do our shields take off of that? 5. Okay. Yeah, since I directed, I think our tactical officer can go. But be sure and use the miner to restore the weapons.
You guys want to go, or shall we go?
Hadfield will go.
Let me let Tezuva do his thing on this one.
Sure.
Okay.
Right. And the last time was a direct from Haggard, so it's Tezuva hasn't actually had a turn yet. Just remember to do the minor action to restore weapons before you fire.
Yes, minor action, restoring weapons. And then I am going to use a full spread of photon torpedoes against.
That is
their
too
shield.
close. We
Is it?
might. Yeah, that's way too. It's.
Ah, shit.
I would honestly, considering what we're up against right now, it might be best to modulate the shields because we're about to take a beating.
Never.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Go down in a blaze of glory.
Because it's such a perfect opening for the photon torpedoes.
You could. It's just you're looking. It's base 3 from long, so it's diff 5.
Yeah, true enough.
Plus, if you're going full salvo, that's 3 threat. I mean, but that is your choice, Captain.
So what's the word, Captain?
I don't know.
Shall we go down in a blaze of glory or remodulate the shields?
We're down to 5 shields.
Come on, Captain, we can take him.
Well, you know what? Mr. Tezuva, wait, using the captain's superpower, can I give it to can I give it to a supporting character? I would think so. Yeah,
He does.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll say, Mr. Tezuva, target their reactors, and fire photon torpedoes, and I'll give him my determination to use.
Okay.
And
will target reactors.
So you'll need to get 3. Here, let me roll my veteran real quick. The Excelsior with photon torpedoes.
Five.
Yeah, 5. So, yeah, with the determination spin, you'll only need to get 3.
Well, no.
You
We
don't
won't.
have to.
I mean,
that was,
the precision targeting will kick in too if you're targeting. So.
but that'll up it to diff 6.
The diff 6, yeah.
Yeah, that was just flavor to allow me to give him my determination more than anything else.
So I will use the 1 momentum and give 2 threat, which will activate bold security.
You have
has to be
it's
more because
5.
it's a determinate. All right, so yeah, so 4 threat, 1 momentum.
You're also getting additional for full salvo. It's additional 3 threat. 7 threat total.
And be aware that Tezuva has full spread maximum yield, which means that the attack also gains the devastating attack as if you'd spent the momentum for it, on top of being a spread and being torpedoes.
Yeah, well, you thought. Bitch, you thought.
Re-rolling with bold.
I mean, he practiced the George Takei impression and everything, and you guys just do this.
Oh, that's new. Oh my.
Don't forget to add an extra dice to the torpedoes because you're doing a salvo for the roll.
Shooting some momentum our way. That way we can top both of ours off. Ooh.
Yes. They would have to spend 2 momentum to do. It's still a breach because their shields are down. Actually, 2 breaches because shields are down. So if you spend 2 momentum, no, it's 3. So spend 1 momentum for piercing. That brings it up to 5. That gives another 2 breaches.
Done.
For the spread calculation, it's half of 7, so you round up. So it's 4 base plus there's 3 currently effects. You only count the effect after the first. So you only count 2, so total of 6 there, which is only 1 breach. You would have to spend 2 momentum to do another 4 breaches.
Done.
So that's a total of 8 breaches. Devastating is half, which is the 6, which is only doing 2 breaches for the devastating attack because it'll be a total of 1. So a total of 6 breaches.
Which is above their scale.
And they already took 2 breaches, so they. It is also all random, 2 different systems. 6 total from the torpedo attack.
And that puts them 3 over their scale for the number of breaches.
Did you just kill Sulu? What the fuck? You just killed Sulu.
Well done, Mr. Tezuva.
Yeah, but so we just leave. Now,
Thank
right?
you, sir.
You guys got this covered.
Well, we're about to get hammered because we didn't remodulate the shields, and Mirandas aren't necessarily anything to laugh at.
Oh my god, they just killed Sulu, guys.
Yeah, well, in the future, we have this thing called the Dominion, and they certainly laughed at them.
Oh, it's too soon. Too soon. I was thinking of them more as the Plymouth K car. Be careful that I don't turn my attention on you next.
Well, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
report
I know.
you.
Should have showed you.
I like that. That's dumb. Stupid dice. And I think we've hogged the spotlight long enough, so.
Okay, sure thing.
I'll
First
jump
things
back into the
first.
spotlight.
Is it a free action to move ourselves into medium range? Okay. Then Khan, move us into medium range of the enemy.
I think we can move that far.
Can we?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we're doing the
noticed.
Picard maneuver.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What about getting into medium range of the Argo? Yeah? Oh, what do you think, guys? Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, let's bomb.
I
Let's
mean,
go do that.
we're just showing off anyway. The Argo's got it covered.
Yeah, we can help them out at least. What's
Sir,
the roll, GM? Oh, sorry, go ahead. What did you want to say?
You know, that wasn't very Starfleet of them. I think we should teach the Argo a lesson.
The silence.
Captain, I recommend we use the sensors to navigate our way through the nebula.
A very clever idea, Mr. Rugan. Okay.
It's like he's really there.
Yeah, actually, that seems like a good idea. Can we, is it going to be difficult trying to warp through this nebula? So if we use our sensors to calculate, or if we use the con station to calculate a...
Yep.
Okay,
so yes,
Kazonin,
perfect.
you can take a momentum for a third die. Yeah.
Give him a threat. He has bold.
Oh yeah, actually, you can take a threat ground then for a third die.
Okay. And
Okay.
should I get a fourth dice?
No, I think. Oh, actually, you could.
No, 3 with a ship reroll. I mean, 3 with the ship, and
That's
he
right,
gets
yeah,
to reroll the ship. I think he'll be fine.
All right.
Oh, thought it was diff 3. Okay.
Thank you,
Everyone.
Hadfield. And we spent the 5 power, right? Yep, okay. We're in medium range.
Meow.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna spend a momentum, and we're gonna seize the initiative again. No, we're gonna use quick to action again, but we need to spend a momentum for that, right? Okay, well then we're gonna quick to action. I have a task for the either the engineering or the science officer. I'm not sure which category this would fall under, but we can clearly see that the Argo shields are a bit iffy. Is there any way we can reharmonize them from our position? Give them a little jolt with the old disruptor array or something. I don't know.
We'd have to be closer to try and put our shield around them, but we're not that close yet.
Okay, well, how's this then? Sensors? Scan the Miranda class for any weak spots and relay all information to the Argo.
Once,
Sir, I would.
Captain, I will do it with the strength of a Klingon.
Shut the hell up. Just do it.
Just play every character you play in every game. I want to be a Klingon now because I'm loving this so much.
Okay.
Sir, I would also point out that those ships are almost 100 years behind us in technology and weapons.
I understand, but the Argo doesn't know that. The doctor will roll for Rugan.
He's BRB'd. Yeah, from my experience, it shortened the range because we had to get closer to the planet before we could even figure out where the it was worse in the rings than it was inside the rings.
All right. Well, they're not that far away. We have like magical god-powered sensors. Do the scan for weakness? Okay.
Yeah, his security is alright, I think.
All right. I assume sensor operations per focus. Okay.
We got 6 momentum burn something.
Oh man,
I don't
he
know.
doesn't even have cautious science. Huh.
No, he changed
Oh, it's
that.
security anyways. Yeah. Okay. If we have 6 momentum, and I know Rugan can generate momentum like nobody's business, I will take 3 momentum for 4 dice. That's it, right?
You're dumb.
Here we go. I am not dumb, sir. I am a proud and smart Klingon warrior.
I can reroll the starship though, right? Rugan.
This is higher ADS focus.
Oh, there you go. Snap.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Yes.
Captain, I am receiving some good news. Actually, I am receiving some tactical analysis. Wait, GM, is this tactical analysis like weak points and stuff like that? All right. Captain, I'm getting reports from the Federation ship Hatfield, um, that that they have sent us some tactical analysis of weak points and shield harmonizations of these two or just the the destiny of the destiny, sir.
Excellent. Route that to tactical systems.
Hi, sir.
That's our turn, I think. Yeah.
Well, man, I'm not the comm officer, but if I was the comm officer, probably would have sent a letter of thanks to the Hadfield.
My darling Hadfield, here in the middle of combat, I wanted to take a moment and say thank you.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
No, just awesome Klingon action.
Yeah. All right, now I think we don't have any momentum, so remodulating shields, that's not going to help us a tremendous amount. Remodulate or regenerate?
I mean, of course, as an honorable Klingon warrior, I recommend you attack the ISS Destiny. But
Sensible player, you know that. I think their security officer went, so they can't. And they use direct as well.
But
security
if there's no rush, why not just remodulate your shields and take less overall damage?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I'm just trying to figure out who can do it. It's control security diff 2. So let's see.
Only we had Hardman.
Well, if only the XO was.
Oh god, Harmon would have made things much worse.
What does Haran look like security wise?
Captain, I finally made my new coffee. Not right now.
Right.
Yes.
So this is the same round still. That's who it needs to be. Right.
Yeah.
I was just figuring out who needs to go. Martel, do you want to grab Anders and maybe modulate the shields and bump our resistance up by 1?
Sure, I can do that.
Or Dr. Chalette could potentially do it.
Well, I mean, let Martel is kind of stuck on the planet, so let him.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Let's see, that's a control engineering, I think.
It's actually control security.
Remodulating shields, yeah.
Yeah. Structure engineering for the Argo.
No, because he doesn't have shield system, so no focus. What's the difficulty for this?
2.
Yeah, I'd like to spend his determination on good in a crisis.
You go, Momentum Boy.
Well, there's 5 successes for you there, Grennan, I think. Or has it not come through yet?
Hadn't come through yet. I'll go ahead and roll for the Argo, though.
Yeah, here, hold on.
Oof.
My internet connection's being a little bit slow, so I'm going to snap a photo of this. It was 2. I spent determination, and I rolled 3 successes. There's the photo as proof.
Does Anders have no, never mind, it wouldn't apply there. Let me read that. Plus an additional +1 per momentum spit, repeatable. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend 2 of the 3 to quash, and we'll spend the final third one to add another +1 to our resistance for modulation. So our resistance is now up to 7.
Yeah.
But Captain Sulu.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say. Oh, wait, I forgot Sulu's dead.
Oh, owie.
So that's against us. Three
So
due to that's 3 damage due to the fact we have 7 resistance right now.
Or is it breach?
bonus lasts. Yeah, bonus lasts up till the next time the ship suffers 1 or more damage after resistance. Yeah.
Yeah, we take 3.
And resistance is back down to 5. As As long as it's not shooting at my tailpipe.
We don't want Spock to commit fratricide. We're doing it for him.
Well, Mirror Sulu was always rash and foolish.
Not really fratricide.
Don't think we have the capability, do we?
Don't think the
No.
lock is gone either.
No, I
And-
did the comm, so lock is
Oh yeah, it's the same round.
Is
I
this
can
no deep
rally.
opening?
That is true.
If it's still the same round, can we use quick to action again? Still the first round?
What the heck?
Guys?
I don't know. Can we fire from here, from where we are, like photon torpedoes or something? Oh, that's extreme range. Okay, yeah. If I direct Joeza, maybe he can make the shot. You want to do that, bro?
Sure.
Okay, so
wrong?
I will direct Joeza to make the shot. The darker one, please.
Well, does the sensor benefit we got, does it still apply to whichever one I scanned?
Oh, the one on the left. Okay, we're gonna shoot the non-darker one then, considering you have an advantage on that one. Excellent. So what we're gonna do is photon torpedoes full spread. Yep, 3 threat for that.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, Joeza, all you. And me.
I will. Can I use the value brimming with confidence to make the shot? All right, so I will do that, and I will give you, would it be 3 momentum for the extra die? Is that
Just
2
the 2,
momentum?
yeah.
2. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
You probably want to get a third dice, Joeza, because then you get an add extra 3 challenge dice to the torpedo shot.
Okay, so I'll do another 3 momentum for the 4th die.
Yeah, that works, yeah.
Yep, we'll do that. Whatever it adds up to. All right, so
2
control,
2 threat through
security.
momentum, yeah. Assisted by my presence command and the ship's weapons security. Here's the presence command. Weapons. Oh, sorry, that was sensor security. Whoopsie daisy. It would not. Yeah, it would not have made a difference. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, which beats the difficulty by 2. We generate 2 momentum, and we're going to use it immediately to quash that complication.
Jacoby, you have advisor. He could technically, you ordered him. You could use advisor to. He can re-roll that 1 dice.
Oh, well, go ahead, re-roll that then.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay, so we generate 3 momentum, and we don't have to quash anything. We don't get into combat much, Brian.
Tell me about it.
Shade.
Because combat sucks. plus 2 additional challenge dice, right? So do I input the number at... Oh, okay. Do I... shall I just... How do we do this? Shit. Like so.
Captain, why?
What? Okay. We're gonna re-roll those 3, dump a momentum. Good enough.
And rolling for veterancy here.
You got it back.
Nice.
Eight damage.
It's at least 2 breaches, depending on what happens to shields.
Considering we did full spread, do the effects do anything else? Or?
Yes, they do. So it'll be 6 damage for the spread. You will
So it
have to
just
spend
blows
for
up.
piercing.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you just need to calculate the first hit, and then the spread. Figure out what happens after that.
Well, good show, Chief. Can't let those show-offs from the Argo have all the glory, can we?
I agree,
That's right.
Captain. I
love
wish I
this.
could take my batlack and fight them myself.
Prepare for boarding.
Need more of this.
Seriously, every game I play with you, I want you to be Klingon.
Okay.
Yep.
Blew up Suo.
Oh, so shields just soak it all.
It's
Oh,
still
okay.
2 breaches
Good enough
for
for
the
government work.
for the spread, so the piercing no longer takes effect on this. It is 6 damage, which means minus the 4, so it's 2. I believe that's another 2 breaches there because that would drop their shields at that point. So a total of 4 breaches to the Mirandas, which would technically NBC rolls that would no, it has to be 1 passed, so it would disable it. Or yeah, 1 passed disables it. I'll double check, but I think that's the rule.
Oh, well done. And at her console, Mira goes, "My dearest Hadfield, I wanted to compliment you on the amazing way that your torpedoes flew between our two vessels and slammed into the enemy vessel. It gives us hope
Oh
on
no,
these
no,
long
you can't
days.
be saying such lewd things. This is a family-friendly stream.
Okay, but you have to play a Southern Belle comms officer who writes letters for messages in a game at some point.
Fair.
You cannot write such lewd things. Please, it's a family-friendly show.
To zone it.
Is it time for me to roll? What?
No, ain't time for you to roll. Go Enterprise. Fuck him up.
So are you gonna dump your threat to have the rest of Sulu's fleet show up, or what's going on?
Cable. I don't want cable. Stop.
Shall we let the Enterprise go?
That'll work. That'll work.
You're just having no luck today, man.
So, on the Argo, we still got Tanners and Shallot to go. Tanners, you could do a scan for weakness on the remaining ship.
Or you could let the Enterprise go. I'm sure they could screw up the last one.
That's true. The Enterprise. Okay, let them go.
Yeah, let him blow him up.
Well, let's leave the Enterprise to have some of the glory at the very least. I mean, they are a flagship.
We'll take it. Faux show.
Yes. No, it won't bump up the damage. It would bump up the number of dice, the roll. A bank's phaser banks are +1 damage anyway, so it's scale +1. So,
Ouch.
So it just blows up? Oh.
If you come for the commander-in-chief, you obviously need to come strong.
Yeah, that's 9 damage reduced by the resistance if they have any, which you said they don't.
Resistance is a -2.
I mean,
On
are they dead? Are those guys dead?
Yeah, still 2 player characters on the Argo that haven't gone.
Alrighty.
And I know some more on the Hadfield, right?
Just me.
And unless the duck can make a difficulty 5 torpedo shot, then I don't know.
It's not really the doctor's thing.
Well, as our doctor, though, if you did your sick bay superpower on the weapons, which is where you've taken a breach, then we get a reroll next time we use them.
We have not
Yeah,
taken
it's fine.
any breaches, however.
Yep, Hadfield's doing great, but yeah, Argo.
Never say
Yeah,
never.
because
So yeah,
I don't think
Dr.
we've ever
Shallot can do
taken a
that.
breach during my entire run on the Hadfield.
Well, you've got one hell of a security chief. Dr. Shallot and who's the other one?
Tanner.
Tanner.
Grennan, if you're talking, I can't hear you. Oh, sorry, you're just lighting up.
So, what do you want me, Tanners, to do? Because I believe we already know the weaknesses of both ships now, I think. Right?
I don't think we scanned for weaknesses on the second one here. Tanners, what's your control security?
Control security. My control is 11, and my security's 3.
Not too bad. It'd be an override, so it'd be difficulty 3, and you're rolling 14, which might be doable. Well, first the doctor can make his daring medicine to deal with that breach so we can get a reroll. Because we had a breach to weapons. And by the book, that's a diff 2, assisted by computer's medicine. Of course, you do have CMO and advanced sickbay advantages.
Yeah, I'll use them to bring down the diff. All right. I will take 1 momentum for cautious med. Reroll 1 of those. The doctor's not terribly good at this.
I think he's never had to do it before. Cool.
I mean, at least Harmon wasn't on board to ruin everything.
True. And Tanners, you can either scan for weaknesses, or if you want to, you can do an override and try and hit them with the phasers. They're in medium range, which is perfect. So, but it'll be a difficulty 3 task to hit them because of the override.
What do you think I should do? I mean,
You could also order a damage control team, I believe.
Control what?
I thought that was ops.
Oh, is he not ops?
No, science.
He's a science officer.
My bad.
Yeah. I mean, either one of those would be good. So, or anything else you want to do. Yeah, we could weaponize Hardman's plants.
You know, that's not that bad of an idea, but I mean, those things were already deadly in the first place.
Their shields are down, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah,
just need 2 breaches.
Yeah, all you need is 2 breaches.
Skills.
Yeah, you just need 2 breaches to disable them.
But what's the role for that though? I mean, like, what's the setup?